Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Jose Quintana gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him, and regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's flared toward left center. Anderson ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And now a pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Low for ball one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He was an absolute RBI machine a year ago. I mean, it was like he never missed an opportunity to put a run on the board when it came to him. Count on him to have an impact in this one.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Ready with the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Lofton rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
Into the box, Dave Winfield, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Yeah, and you wonder if that stays in the park, do they send him home there? Well, it's a moot point now because they've got runners on second and third after that ground rule double.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! And there it is, 500 home runs. A huge moment in his amazing career.
Oh, it really is, Matt. The 500 home run club is a super exclusive group of the best power hitters ever. So this is just great to see. Congrats to him. I'm pretty sure we're looking at a future Hall of Famer right now. His career has been absolutely remarkable to follow, and I'm happy to see him eclipse this magic number.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Tulowitzki has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. It's swung on and hit in the air. Kaline is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit it, and he's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, 2 for 11. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pours this one into the letters, 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Popped up. Donaldson is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox. Stepping in,